Hey, hello, how you doing? And let me finish this first. Welcome everybody to the live streams. And today I'm just doing a birthday pre-celebration because it's tomorrow, but I want to celebrate with my online people. This is a new hat that I got. It's okay, something that I did over Amazon for my channel logo. It's nice. Um, Let me go over here. Thank you, Flora, for being here. Where is the host? I'm waiting. I'm early. Happy birthday, Lulu. Yep. Tomorrow's my birthday, but I'm doing a pre-birthday. And ladies, get this. Let me do this. I'll send the link. I don't know if people is coming in, but if you want to come in and I know you, put the word invite, and then I invite you. But first, I gotta know you. So let me go back up. Data. Thank you, sir. Whoa, I'm too close on the camera. Well, whatever. Trying to see. Oh, cool. See, you beat him. He's not here, but whatever. So yeah, so I'm just celebrating today because tomorrow I'm going out for dinner and stuff like that. So you know, in the afternoon, in the morning, I'm going for breakfast. I'll be all day busy. And there you go, shark friend. If you want a link, let me know. I'm just open invitation. If I know you, rock with me. If I know you, I invite you. Can't even speak today. Wow. Oh, look at that hat that I made. My logo. That's something that I threw together at Amazon. Quality, but for the price, I cannot complain. I'm just gonna wrap it up and wear it when I wear it, do my live streams. So, still working on the background to make it perfected better. And the hat is okay. It's not looking all that, but for what I pay, cannot complain. I got this idea from, oh, you at work? Who? Make sure that you don't get fired because of me. I don't want to do nothing with that floor. Pay attention to your work. If it's detailed work, pay attention. I don't know what you do for work, but I'm just saying. So, how many people did I have? It says one people hit the like button. I'm waiting for more people because I got a surprise to tell y'all. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay. Brother, let me know if you're ready. I'm just waiting. Okay. Hey, amigo. TA, I cannot hear you. Audio is not there. Trying to fix myself. No, this way. There you go. Oh, I think I'll change this. Let me change this format. This is not working for me. Oh, cool. We got the birthday in the back. Even better. So, can you hear me, TA? Go like this. If you could hear me. Oh, there you go. I heard something. Say something to see if it's working. No, I don't know. Yeah, I saw everybody invitation. Just give me a second. Where would I send it? Oh, there you go. I hear you, Mike.
Can you
I
hear
got a
me?
little perfect, loud and clear.
All right, qué bueno. What's up?
9 months. Tomorrow's my birthday, but I decided to do it today for the um, online community because I'm gonna be out. I'm not trying to do no online. Tomorrow's my day. You only get that once, so I'm grateful to
Exactly.
be here. So,
I'm gonna test this out real quick.
hey, official Tim, Alec was live. Oh, cool. I just was busy. So yeah, what you been up to, my brother?
Okay. All right. Hopefully that didn't ruin anything. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear loud and clear. You sound fine.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
I'm just
Not much, man. How
give
about
me a
you?
second.
What's going on with you?
Fine, Flora. Send me a link where I could not a link, but where I could find you because she wanted to come in, but I don't know where to send it. I don't have her credential to send it. I don't know where. But anyway, go ahead. What you were saying, TA?
Nah, man. Just chilling out. Uh, last week I've been pushing out the content, as you can see, and we're just here.
Oh yeah, I like that watch. It look for the price and the material from what I see, it looked very sturdy and very good. Because somebody said in our private chat, "Oh, low budget don't work," but the one you got, it looked like mid range or punch above the weight class of the watch for the price.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I even mentioned it in my video. I think that it's a pretty decent watch. $40. I mean, yeah, it's not, a top tier like uh Garmin or, Samsung, Google, those higher end watches, but honestly, like you get some pretty good decent stuff for the price. Benji, I don't want to, you know, uh name names or anything, but Benji said that he made a comment and he was like, "Oh, the interface looks a little whacked and whatnot." And I mean, yeah, it's not the most perfect thing in the world, but you know, for $40, I think you get what you pay for. Um, and honestly, like I said, for that consumer who just needs something, um, not for the high end stuff, who doesn't really care about the high end stuff, but just needs it for basic stuff, man, I really think that it's worth it. I really think it's worth it.
Yeah. But
Um,
can I say
you
something
know,
quickly, if you don't mind?
yeah, sure.
That when people speak out of their mouth, and no name, you got to look at the product and evaluate the product for the value it is. The value meaning monetary
Exa-
money. If it's a
exactly,
$40 value, you critique it as a 40 value. You're not going to critique it as a ultra, either Samsung
exactly,
or Apple. See, people need to
exactly,
understand when they
and,
open their mouth. Critique it for
and
what it is, and then you could break it down from that price. For that price, you what you get.
yeah,
Not it
exactly,
doesn't have this.
exactly. And I think honestly, you know, again, it's for those who aren't looking for something that does, all the high end health stuff and whatnot. This, I think, is for the basic people who just want notifications and simple stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people who have the Apple Watch, but don't really pay attention to all the health things and don't really
Absolutely.
want all the health notifications coming up, like the breathing, the standing up, this, that, the other, you know? And so having this, I mean, yeah, there's some stuff. If you want it on, turn it on. If you don't, turn it off. You know, um,
I mean,
and
to
honestly,
your point, this
go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry, apology. No, I was gonna
No,
say
no, no,
to your point, there's a market for it. I mean, this is not for
dude.
us. So
Seriously,
if you're complaining already, then it's not for you. So maybe
yeah.
this is for my father that is 75, I think. Oops, sorry, Dad, for the wrong age. But
No,
I know what year he
but
was born. It just I haven't done the math. But anyway, regardless of that, I digress. But it's a market for it for certain people,
Yeah,
and the community does for a kid, middle school or
exactly.
something.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind buying that if I'm a broke college student. I don't mean to, talk about college student, but there's a market. Let me just go back over here in the chat. Yeah, I just want to say, take my time quickly and say before we continue, thank you everybody for coming and rocking with me. This is a pre-show. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm just gonna mess with it and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting. Just celebrating with my good friend from a tech from another mother, TA. Thank you for the recommendation for the hat. I made it.
Good.
So you see, it's okay. The quality, my head's too big. I'm in the last notch, almost
Yeah.
coming out. But for what it is, I just wrap it up after I wear it because I noticed that a lot of people say for the price, they're not gonna complain. But you need to keep it wrap up because it get dirty quick. And,
Yeah.
and don't use it all the time. Use it when you need to use it. For that price, I think stuff like that.
I, I'm only using it for videos and streams. I said, you know what, I'm going to throw it on since I'm coming on live with you. And I
Can you
knew
do
that
me?
you. Go ahead.
Sorry, can you do me a favor? Can you send the link through, if you could, through what's his name? Twitter to Shark Fin, if you can.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Yeah, because I don't want to touch nothing and ruin everything. But thank you. I'm gonna continue. So life been good. I'm alive. Can't complain. Just trying to stay more healthier, lose weight because it's not. It's for me, but also I want to do it for my parents. You know,
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I want to be there for them. I promised that to myself. So that's one thing. Let me fix myself.
Where? Man,
Shark Fin.
I haven't talked to Shark on Twitter in a minute.
If not, I could try. It's up to you.
I'll have
Let me see
to-
if I can. Yeah, I don't use Twitter like that either. Twitter is the successful. But yeah, getting back to the subject, things are going
All
okay. I
right,
can't complain.
I've done it.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, so I can complain. I'm going for the free meal too. Guess what I did? You ready for this?
What? Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
a
What did you
a week
do?
ago, nothing bad. A week ago, I went on a free gimme free online. It took me 2 hours. I didn't care. Did everything that I need to do. So all day I'll be eating for free because United States offer that on different situation. I got a 95%, 98% full meal at this luxury restaurant. It's all you can eat. The only thing you gotta buy your drink. Other than that, they give you everything for free. I've been doing it for past 6, 7 years. So
Wow.
it's fire and ice. You take the food as raw and you cook it on the grill. You take it to the grill and they'll cook it for you and give it back. Or you can eat as much you can. The hours are changed because of COVID, but it's cool. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. And a couple of friends, they're coming too. So that's basically what I'm
Right.
doing.
Hey,
I'm going to free everything.
Tim, if you go to my channel, my links are on the bio or the description of all my videos. You can find me there.
Yeah, I don't drop the link over here, Flora, because I don't want everybody to come in. To be honest,
No, I think
I
I
know
think that's not gonna
because
get.
Flora is trying to come in, but she said drop the link here. But if I drop it, anybody could come in. So I
No,
don't
but
want to, open link with everybody invitation. Needs to be modded. Yeah, you modded, Savage. Yeah, how you like my background? Don't you think it's dope with the birthday thing?
yeah, man, I want an apartment like that. I think we
Yeah,
all
something
want an
like that.
apartment like that. I think, truthfully, we all want something like that, man. The backdrops that certain streaming platforms
I'm waiting
have is
for
just fantastic. It is.
Rico. Not Rico. What's his name? Shark Fin. TA send you the link, but go ahead.
Yeah, Shark. I'm going to text you it. I'm not sure.
If it went through.
Well, hang on. Let me go on Twitter.
If
It
you
did go
text it,
through
then
on Twitter.
let me see if I can find him on Twitter. I mean, let me see. Where is the? See, this is so difficult because I don't have him like that. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy trying to find him.
Luis, I just sent you a private message.
Okay. Give me a second. Bear with me. See if I can find Shark Fin quick. Okay, I found him. Let me send the link. Okay, give me a second. I will be back. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Keep talking. And well, I'll read this link. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you sent me a private message?
I sent it to you on the private message thing on the streaming platform.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at. Okay. But this thing is in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it. Cool. So once again, I just want to apologize. The reason I don't want to put the link on the actual thing because then it get flooded and I only got certain amount of spaces and stuff like that. So I'm just being cautious. If you want, if I know you just put your credential or on Twitter or Instagram name, and then I'll go try to find you over there. But other than that, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, so I'm back.
Shark just texted me back saying that he's having technical difficulties.
But I sent it to
So
I
no,
sent it to him.
no. He has the link. He just has to switch over to something else. That way he can get on. But he's coming.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. Yo, Michael Pepper. What up?
So
Hello, Tech
so
Preacher. Luis,
everybody.
Luis, I can send links to people if you can't get access to
Okay. If you think
X.
if you think the people rock with me, I'm leaving to the description, and I know them for a long time, not just one time. Like Marco Pepper or anybody and stuff like that. To appreciate
Yeah.
stuff that people. I don't care. You could be your own description. I'll
No, no,
leave it
no,
there.
no, but I'm just saying people are asking about it. I can send it to them for you because I have it
Yeah, but
here.
make sure that I rock with them that I know them very good, not
Oh
anybody
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
street. Okay, go ahead. Do it for me. Let me. Are you ready, Shark Fin?
Luis, sorry, Luis, Michael, I'm sending it to you through WhatsApp if that's okay. If not, do you want me to send it through X? Let me know.
Hey, Shark Fin, can talk if I can see if
Hey,
it's
can you guys hear
working.
me okay?
Yeah, damn, they look nice.
Thank you.
Better than my wall.
Taylor,
Eric,
always a pleasure. And happy
what's up, man?
birthday!
Hey, it's tomorrow, but I'm celebrating with my people online
Close
today.
enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
We're
Let me see.
what, 4.5 hours,
I
whatever.
don't like that
Eric,
format.
Eric, if you can text me or message me on X, I can send you the link. I can't find you for whatever reason on X. Sorry, Luis. I'm just.
No,
I've
it's fine.
been
Well, what you think, Shark Fin,
looking.
about the hat?
Oh, okay. I see you guys. Nice. Very nice. Ah, muy bueno. Muy bueno, mi amigo. I like it.
Thanks
he
to
just
TA,
had.
they give me the
I-
connection. Go ahead, TA.
But that's not the big surprise. Wink, wink, right?
No.
he just has to copy me, you know. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ah, yeah. I see you too. Nice.
No,
Now I just need
dude,
I just need a shark fin one and
do
we're off.
Thank
it.
you. Thank you for reminding
Do
me.
it.
Ready? Are you ready
I
for
will.
this? Everybody? Look what I did.
I can't. We can't see it because it. Ooh.
Turn it the other way.
We
Oh, it's
can't
blocking
see it.
your. It's because of the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but
it's okay. We got it. We see it now. I think most people know what it is.
Nice.
There it is.
yeah. The battery is getting better. There
Is
you
it?
go. Yeah, because they need to understand my pattern a couple of days. Now, today been good. The only problem that I got with this, it's so thin that I think the audio is not compatible to my old one because of the thickness. It's good,
Did
but I don't see it like better.
you talking about the speakers or Bluetooth or something else?
Yeah, just the regular speaker, just listening to people.
Well, it's thinner, so it may be a tiny bit tinnier. I think we've heard that, right? You knew that going
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one
There's going
got
to be a
bass.
little There's going to be a little sacrifice. Sorry.
The other one got oomph, bass. It's more warmth. This one is just tinny.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, Rico's asking.
Oh, you see
I
what-
think he can, right?
Yeah. So let me see something because
And if you don't
here we
mind,
go.
real quick, thank you, Floor. I'm wonderful she's here, and aw. So sweet.
Ooh, you blushing. I see that.
I'm already wearing
Excuse
red,
me
so
while I have a Burger King soda.
there you go.
Oh, good.
Nice. The king of burgers.
I have dinner, but light because I'm saving space for tomorrow. So can't eat too much today.
Yeah.
I actually
Hey, man.
had a chicken sandwich. Not as good as McDonald's though.
Really.
Let me give you a description
For me-
quickly, if a lot of guys don't mind, of my iPad because people are asking. 11-inch iPad Pro M4 256 base model. That's what I have. Oh, and it's the black one, space black. And I got a skin from D brand, so I don't get scratched up.
No, Lewis, always prepared like the Coast Guard, Semper Paratus. Always prepared when it
Yup.
comes to new skin, screen
Exactly.
protector, case, the whole nine, right?
I'm missing the Apple Pencil and Magic Keyboard or any third-party pencil, any third-party keyboard. That's what I'm missing, but that's down the line.
Yep. I think Rico and Floor and I don't know if you guys saw Easy Eric are asking for links. I don't know how many people you can have on at one time, but
Yeah, no, I sent it. I'm trying. I did tell Eric Easy
So-
to message me because I cannot message him, and I can send it to him. Other people, I'm not able to.
I think I don't know if I'm allowed 5, 6. I don't know how much, but are you ready, Michael Pepper? Let me know like this.
oh, the pepper.
There's Mr. Salt, and then there's Mr. Pepper.
There you go. I guess that makes me the salt.
Yeah. I'm not trying to call anybody
no.
out. Not
That's
trying to call
fine.
anybody
Yeah.
out.
It just refers to my blonde hair and not my age or anything else. This is fun.
Yeah, give me a second. Ladies, get this treatment. And I did it wrong. Let me just do it again for the ladies.
Woohoo!
Salute, salute.
Yes, Miss Gigi. And we got another lady who just came in. This will be a surprise in a good way.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm trying my
Izzy.
best.
Izzy.
Okay, easy.
There she is.
Honestly, I'm struggling, and it's not your fault. I'm perfectly fine. It just I've been wearing glasses since I was a little kid, 3 or 4. So I don't have my glasses, so it's a whole debacle. I lost them in a bad way. So I'm trying to get to the comments and trying to listen to everybody. And if I get too close, then you'll see all my imperfection in camera. So I gotta have a distance back and forth. I can,
You're fine.
Easy.
if I go
If you can, easy. If you send me a message on X, I can send you the link. I'm
let me
just
see if I can
waiting.
send it to him. I can find him.
Yeah, let me know. I got Eric too, I think. So whoever.
Oh, you can send it then. If you could do it, Sharky. Let me see if I could do it.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
okay.
send it to him because he has premium.
Oh, maybe that
Oh.
excludes me too. Ooh,
I don't know. You could try. Let me see.
you have to have premium. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. Oops. Oh shoot.
At this moment, you're gonna be happy, TA.
Uh-oh.
If I had the whole ecosystem, I wouldn't struggle. But my computer is Windows, so I don't have the ability to cut and paste in, the ecosystem fast. But
Womp
I
womp
but I got 95%, so you should really credit for that. I got everything set the computer.
womp. Womp womp womp.
Uh, see, I cannot find Eric.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to send the link.
I'm
let me
having
see if
problems just copying the link in Twitter. Is that maybe it's just me?
Oh, I found them. I got it. Let me bring in Michael Pepper. I forgot. I'm talking. Whoops. Michael
Someone's
Pepper must bring
multitasking.
you.
I
There
already
he
sent
is.
Eric the link.
Oh, you did? I did too, but wow. So let me change this format because
It's good. Hey, Michael.
Yeah, because Michael's
right there,
feed
it's
gets
better.
cut off.
I was like super close. I forgot to
Wait,
switch it
what?
from 4K to 1080 on my camera before I came in. I could do it right now so it crops in when you're at 4K, you know?
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Oh, well.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, there's the man, the preacher. All hail.
Yeah.
What's going on? How
Easy.
y'all
What up, man?
doing?
Yeah.
The man with the golden mic.
The man
With
with
the golden mic.
golden
That was a
mic.
James Bond movie, wasn't it?
The man with the golden gun was a James Bond movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's
Yeah,
a golden
that was
mic.
really-
Close enough.
You
close enough.
just need some gold on the headphones to match because your glasses have kind of a gold trim,
Hey.
don't they?
Yeah, so I actually all the headphones that I have is black, and I'm actually I don't usually use these headphones, but I'm using these for a little while.
Those are the Soundcores. Are those the newer ones or the?
Yeah, these are. I think I had these. I got these last year, so these are the last year Soundcores. It's pretty.
Oh,
pretty
that's your
nice.
model. Well, I'm gonna start giving out flowers to everybody on the panel. If I want them for EC Computer Solution, aka change the name to the Tech Preacher, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for everything you've done and for the help and everything. Michael Pepper, thanks for your insightful and long yabbity yab, but we still love you. Shark Fin, I appreciate you. And TA, thanks for being who you are. That's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely,
Let's
man.
work, let's have fun.
Thank you.
So I'm still
yeah,
on the same thing.
Well, I appreciate y'all, man. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I work, I do my best, man, and I work hard, man, and I always look at that. It's not just me; it's a community. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do the things I do, and I support the people I support, and I do understand the struggles. And so, even though I'm still considered a small content creator, I look at everybody else and I see how, you know, people grinding and putting in the work and stuff like that. So whatever I can do to help my community, my peers, man, that's what I do.
The only thing that I did with Eric, empty his pocket, because I think 98% of the time I want his giveaways.
Yeah. You won a lot of my giveaways out here.
Giveaway
And
king
the,
right over there.
Yeah.
and the best one was the Lumia 650. Since I won that, I felt in love with the operating system. It's
Yeah.
sad that it went away. I gave it to my niece. She rocked it for a whole year because she was a broke college student, and she got it, so she kept it.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love the tiles and all that. I mean, I was becoming a fanboy of that system, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix my camera.
Somebody asked the question, hey, the take picture, what do I do? Ooh.
What doesn't he do? That's the better question.
That's the real question, Shark. That's the real question.
Listen, I am not that popular. Obviously, the person that's asking the question never saw me or never followed me before. So I do a lot, man. I preach about tech. And so, you know, that's what I do, man.
Don't forget,
He's trolling you in the comments. Oh, sorry.
I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I sell. I deal in tech.
Exactly.
That's still a drug. FOMO and gas.
My bank account believe is a drug. Trust me, my bank account believe it's a drug. It's bad.
His best product has a little LG on it, and it's called V60.
so life is good. Oh, don't forget about the
Man.
cake, Eric, and don't forget about you a DJ.
Yeah. I used to long time ago. I used to DJ and I used to dip my hands in a lot. Look, I'm a full-time hustler. Period. It ain't no ways around it. Anything that is out there to make money, man. That's what I did, man. That's what I do, man. I mean, I'll leave no money on the table, man. You know, if it's a way to make money, man, that's what I do. I'm a full-time hustler, man. Straight up.
Big time. Lewis, can you guys send Flora's? Was there anybody able to send Flora a link and Rico? I don't
know how many people. I don't have her credential to send it. I don't know where to send it. Do you have it?
No, I don't have Instagram or whatever you have, Flora. If you can get it, could she send you? Could you give her your IG and?
Yeah, the same name that I got.
Okay, it's tech for your needs on IG, Floor. So
but I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know how that's gonna work because I'm in my computer. I don't have IG in my computer.
Oh,
yeah.
She have a X.
that's a good question.
She can if they go find me on there, I can easily give it to them because that's how I sent it to Eric.
Yeah, I like the format,
I had to
man.
manually type it off my phone because, again, ecosystem problem. Android phone, Mac computer.
Yeah.
I usually
Facebook message myself stuff, but my Facebook account's acting up right now, so I was like, oh.
What's your IG, Michael? Michael Pepper, or Twitter, Michael Pepper Tech, right?
Yeah, my Twitter, my Twitter is at Michael Pepper T because you can't do tech because it's too many characters.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
Too long.
Yeah, too long.
Which is weird because I see other people with really long names, and I wonder how they get those on there. But
Trail in the house.
I think it's because the name that it shows under can be longer than your actual handle.
Oh, yeah, Twitter. I actually don't be too much on Twitter. I really don't. I mean, you know, Twitter's kind of a cesspool. Every time I go on Twitter, man, it's very frustrating when I go on Twitter. So I really don't spend too much time on Twitter. I mean, I do get tagged a lot on Twitter, so that's one of the reasons why I'm on Twitter sometimes, because people always at me, or they take a screenshot of something I did, something crazy on my live stream, and they post it on Twitter. So, they always at me on Twitter. But other than that, I some of the things I see on Twitter just bad. But but that's one of the reasons why I don't usually be on Twitter.
Rico, text me back so I could send you through a text.
Yeah, Eric, your handle always throws me off. I have to remember that it's DJ Easy.
Yeah, man.
Every time I go to tag, I'm like, go to hit the tag preacher or
I'm not
whatever.
gonna lie to you.
Wait a minute, that's not his handle.
I made Michael Pep. I made the huge mistake about 4 or 5 years ago. I was going to change my Twitter handle to the Tech Preacher, right? Because I started my Twitter handle, as DJ Easy E, and when I started my YouTube channel, it was Easy Computer Solutions, and I was DJing. It was always DJ Easy because it was on Facebook and stuff like that. Well, when I started calling myself the Tech Preacher, I wanted to change my handle to the Tech Preacher, but I just never done it. Which I should. Nobody don't follow me on Twitter that much, but I do have a few followers on Twitter. I might change it. I don't know.
But it's good to change it because you never know. Once in a blue moon, a company want to reach you out there. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, people do ask, and I mean, it may be okay just to have both of them. Maybe I started, the Tech Preacher, whatever. People may not follow me or whatever. Is it again? I know I wouldn't lose followers because I only have like 10 followers, so I don't think I'll lose any followers on Twitter, man. I don't have none.
Don't believe him. Don't believe him.
What's weird is how Threads and Instagram lets you use a lot longer handles, so I have the full name on there.
Yo, okay.
Now the only difference is it's lowercase on Threads and Instagram, where on Twitter the M, the P, and the T are capitalized, but that's because it was the one that were available. Otherwise, I want them to be all the same.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
I changed them at one point, but then they make you wait so long. I was like, and I changed it back because it was the only handle that was available similarly across all the same.
Yeah.
Eric, man, if you don't mind sending me a private message later so I can talk to you, I'd like to get you onto my podcast at some point.
Okay, ain't no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'll hit you up at TA Tech, right? That's you on Twitter on TA Tech.
Yep.
I hit you up. And,
it's TA Tech YT.
Hold on, let me let's see.
Eric, you want me to send you a link to his page?
Matter of fact, TA Tech. I'm looking for you right now. I don't see it. You say TA Tech YT?
Yep.
TA Tech YT. I don't see it. Yeah, send it to me, Michael, so I could just click a link or whatever and go straight from there.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'll copy. I'm already in, and I just sent you the message over there, so it'll be easy to find you.
So wait, this is Stream. This is different, huh? This is Streamlabs. I got it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I'll explain to you, Eric. This was a million, but it got bought by Streamlab. It's still an app separated, but it's still family part of the Streamlab, and I like it because I got the full version, full, the highest for a special discount, $15 forever.
Really?
Some people were able to pay like $200-$300 or in for life. But I wasn't able to get that because the person supposed to send me the information. She said she forgot, and when she tried to send it, it was over. It was over. So
okay. And the reason why is because we use StreamYard. StreamYard just went up big time on us. I think I was paying like $40. I think I paid like $300 a year. It went from like $300 to like $600 or whatever, and they charged us like $60 a month, $70 a month for StreamYard, man. So I don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it went up, man. And so I'm looking for another platform that's a little cost efficient, because I stream every week, twice a week sometimes. So I got to I pay a ton of money just for streaming services. So I gotta,
That's nuts.
I messed up
Crazy,
because
man.
I had the Melon app, like what Lewis is paying $15 a month. I had the deal where they were giving it to me for $7 a month for that was their
Dang.
top plan. And
Hmm.
of course, then I didn't pay for 1 month and you lose it because I
yeah.
wasn't streaming enough. I should have just still paid for it because even if I wasn't using it to save it at that much a month, I mean,
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna check into this one right here because I like it. I mean, if I could pay $200 a year, I like to do that instead of my credit card getting hit every freaking month all throughout the month. Because I mean, bad enough you got Netflix hitting you on your credit card, you got all kinds of
Rico,
other stuff hitting you. So yeah,
Eric, I'm in the website quickly. I want to mention it's 27 a month for the pro plan.
okay, 27 for the pro plan. Ah, shoot.
Yeah, you know what? You got my number. Just text me and I'll send you all the information.
Okay.
That'll be better. Hey, Rico.
Louis, happy birthday.
Thank you. Finally, you made it to the live stream.
There he is. Yay.
Finally,
I gotta get you one-on-one.
Yeah, one day. It's coming. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so Eric, that's not bad for $27, the pro version, compare what you're paying.
Yeah, I'm paying like $60-$70 a month, man.
I remember
Wow.
when it
For
used to be
StreamYard?
like
Yeah,
$15
StreamYard.
for the
Yeah,
mid plan, and
StreamYard.
it was like $25 a month for the top plan on StreamYard, and that was without like paying that was like paying monthly. And if
Yeah.
you did it by the year, then it was like $22 a month. Now everything's what, twice that price?
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's StreamYard right now. I'm looking at it. It's let me see monthly. Yeah, it's about 45 for the 1080p a month, and if you want the upper tiers, is almost $90 a month.
Oh, no.
Yeah, almost
Does
90.
that get you 4K?
Yeah, it's the one with the 4K.
Okay.
Yeah, 4K for $90 a month.
So you pay twice as
Ouch.
much, but
Yeah,
I wish they would have a tier that would just give you the higher resolution, but without all the like, I don't need to be able to stream to multiple sources or like the RSS feed or like all that other stuff. I just like if you could be like, okay, pay $3 or $5 extra a month from the mid plan just to get the 1080, just to get to get the
I mean,
1080p
the
or whatever. I
1080p,
do
I
that,
think
but they
I'm
want
paying
you
the
to.
Yeah, I think I'm paying a 1080p right now. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Like it used to be like $29 a month for the 1080p, and it went from $29 to $45. I mean, it just instantly.
Yeah. Last couple of years, right? And
Yeah,
at those prices, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, you're not far off from Zoom prices, right? Not too far off. It's
Right.
just nuts. And
Right.
now, it's crazy.
But a lot of people got locked out when this started becoming 21 because they was paying less than 200, like between 100 to 150 for Melon for life. But I couldn't get it because I didn't got the link from Dr. Faction.
yeah. I mean, it is one of those things. I know for me as a content creator that streams at least twice a week, that I'm 100% obligated to pay some type of streaming services.
Oh,
And
wow.
so,
Did you?
I got to figure out which one that's better for me, and especially when I do my Wired Wednesdays. I mean, I got to make sure my guest is okay, and because I was going to switch to the other streaming services, and when the guest Kimmy and them came on, it was horrible. It was lag. It was all kinds of issues with it. And I think it was, I'm not sure I forgot what the streaming services.
It was the Mac live streams only for Mac. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah,
Is
only
that the
for
one-
Mac. It's only for Mac. Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
Talking about the
Rico.
one that now they do the AI stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I don't know.
What's the one they do the AI like auto cut stuff? But for a while they had the streaming one.
yeah,
They
I
were
don't-
giving all the creators the free version of it. That what you're talking about, Eric?
Oh no, that was Opus. That was Opus.
Yeah, Opus, that was
yeah,
pretty
no, Opus
Yeah.
shut down, and they doing Opus clips. But yeah, we hooked up with Opus, and we did a we did a promo for Opus, and they gave us free reign, but their servers couldn't handle it. because every time we was trying to live stream, it was laggy, it was cutting out, it was horrible, man. So we kept on contacting Opus and said, hey, listen, you got to up the ante when it come down to live streaming because it's terrible. It was trash. So Opus, they like, well, they had, maybe about 2 people working for them, and they didn't have the bandwidth and they didn't have the funds, so they wound up closing down their streaming services, and they went with the Opus Clips with the AI, and they're doing the shorts and stuff like that. So yeah, it was.
Yeah. Like Gigi just said, Opus made StreamYard better. Yep, because a lot of the other services saw what Opus was doing, and we were like, we're gonna borrow some of that.
But I mean, you could blame Google for this, right? Because Google had Google Hangouts, and we all streamed on Google Hangouts.
I started with Google Hangouts.
Yeah,
that was.
They should just do they should just do like a creators package where for like $40 a month you get YouTube Premium, and then you get like 1080p streaming with up to like 10 guests or whatever. And just make that like a streamer package for people, because then essentially because YouTube Premium is up to $16.99 now. So essentially you'd be paying like $23 a month to get, and because it would be built into YouTube, they wouldn't have to worry about security. They wouldn't have to worry about like what access are they giving third parties. Because that's the other thing I've noticed. Not all other streaming services get the same access. Some of them are limited to 720p. Some of them are just now getting 1080p. And the fact that some of them can do 4K is surprising to me. Yeah. Because for a while you had to use like OBS or like Ecamm in order
Ecamm, that's what I'm talking about. Ecamm, that's what I was doing.
Well, Ecamm, though, the thing with Ecamm is you have to have a pretty powerful machine because your computer is the server for it, just like OBS. So it's pretty intensive. So once you get like 10 people up here and it's trying to bring in even if it's only bringing in, 480p for each little person on the screen, by the time you combine those together and then it's outputting, you have to have a pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I had a problem with processing power. I'm using the Mac Studio maxed out, so it wasn't the power. I think it was this. I'm not sure, but I know it wasn't like when we was live. Everybody was okay once we live. The problem is the guests was complaining about the lagginess. Is like it was like 2 seconds behind. So when they were trying to keep up with the live stream, they noted the guests was noticing that they themselves was about, when they watching it on their monitor, they were about 2 seconds behind the scenes. And that throws everything off when you're hearing something in your headphones, and then you're looking at the screen and it's 2 seconds behind. That's it. That's huge.
And can I add something?
That's on top of normal lag from either Bluetooth compression plus StreamYard or whatever or whatever you're using to YouTube when people are seeing it, right? So
Well, the output was looking good. It just behind the scenes the guest was having problem. That's what I gather. Am I correct, Eric?
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, it was behind the scenes. The presentation of it was perfect. I mean, the image quality is, oh my goodness, the image quality is perfect.
Butter smooth.
I mean, they probably have the best image quality as far as 1080p on the internet. But when you having guests, now they're doing the integration between Zoom. Now that's where the biggest problem coming in, because now since they're doing the integration with Zoom, in order to have multiple guests, you have to be a Zoom premium person, which costs you hundreds of dollars a month for Zoom if you wanted to have Zoom premium services. So,
I remember
when they enterprise business anyway, right? So they're just gonna. They just write it off their taxes or whatever as a business expense.
So I think with StreamYard say, well, okay, those other places want to charge you hundreds of dollars if you want to get multiple guests. Then you have other so I guess they right in the middle of $50 a month. I just still say it's just too freaking high, but I mean, hey, listen.
But the only thing that I give it to StreamYard, it got one service nobody else got. The giveaways. So you could do that on the StreamYard. So that's one plus and nobody else have.
Yeah. And you could save all your videos to the cloud, so they record. You can record all your videos.
Right.
I mean, the quality is okay. You know, it ain't like the best, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just
You got to think about this, Eric. Sorry to interrupt you quickly. The quality matters, the output, but also matters the equipment that the guests have too. You know, if you got a potato camera, no matter how good it is, it's still gonna be potato. You get my point?
Yeah. I mean, they using a iPhone, iPhone. They might have trash on. I don't know. I'm just clowning. But man, yeah, if they have an older device or they have bad internet service, then it's definitely gonna look bad.
Yeah, because the program could do so much, but also it depends on the equipment that they used to have. So I just want to clarify that for others.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Including your internet connection. It all bakes in the cake, right?
Yeah. You could have a great cameras and good computers, but if you got terrible internet service, all that goes out the window.
Correct. Enrico, what about the championship?
Eagles.
Yeah.
Still the city is still intact, but they once again they trashed it. I was talking to my mom, right, and I was like, Mom, they didn't do anything, so I don't have no cable or nothing like that. So I went on Instagram. This was probably 2 days after they won the Super Bowl, and dude, I see. They had horses downtown. I don't know. They had like 6 horses. People were riding horses. They were knocking down traffic light posts, dragging them down Broad Street. Dude, it was just like they did in 2018. They trashed the city. And it's crazy how they had a linen truck. It was stuck. It was stuck near City Hall at all places. A linen truck. So they bust in the back. They started grabbing everything and burning it outside.
Man.
Philly's off the hook.
The crazy thing about it is when you see stuff like that. I mean, they don't understand. They live there. That's their own city.
Yeah.
Why burn your city down? Don't make no sense. Why burn your own city down?
Yeah. Yeah. Where I live at, I live 2 blocks from Frankfurt and Cotman. That's where they do all the celebration. And I went out there. I was out there for like maybe an hour and a half, and I was done. I seen cops already grabbing people. I said, "Time to go. Time to go." As soon as you see stuff like that, and there was like hundreds of them on bikes, cops, I said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm going home now." Walk up the side alley, and I was home.
That's what I've never understood. I live in Michigan, and you don't see like when Detroit's doing well in certain sports. Like I don't ever see like when the Red Wings win stuff that like stuff gets trashed, and that's Detroit. What I see is like when the Spartans win, and then Lansing, or when U of M wins and Ann Arbor, and they're burning couches in those cities. Like you would think Detroit's usually the more dangerous city. Detroit, Flint, Saginaw, Grand Rapids, like the most dangerous cities in Michigan, but they don't do any of that stuff. It's the ones that are actually usually safer.
When Red Sox won one time, I got lucky because my mom used to live 2 blocks away from Red Sox. So she was in vacation visiting Puerto Rico. So I got to, have the key. So that was good for me because I could go all around and come back. I went to sleep that day at 7 a.m. That's how it would be crazy and partying everybody. 2 blocks away, I can complain from Fenway when she used to live out there.
Yeah,
it was off the hook, man. Hey, Tech Preachers, where you from? Where you from, brother?
I'm down there in Louisiana, man, having some fun.
Okay.
I'm in Cajun country, bro.
Down south, yeah.
Yeah, down south, man. But the party never stopped, man. Down in Louisiana, New Orleans, man, where we party 24 hours a day, man, and have some
I don't know about that. You got to come up to Philly.
Oh, man. I mean,
Philly's where it's at, dude. Philly's where it's at. And get yourself a cheesesteak.
See, I've heard of, a few states where you could party 24 hours. You can go to look, down here in Louisiana, man, we can, 3 o'clock in the morning, if you want an alcohol beverage, you can go to a corner store and grab one. You know what I'm saying? They sell alcohol 24 hours a day here, man. They, always a party going on. They don't shut stuff down here. But I know like Louisiana, Vegas, and I heard Philly, y'all party like a rock star, man. And but yeah, man, I do want to visit Philly, man. I just ain't had time. I mean, I've been, all over the place, Texas, Florida, Alabama, those places. I've been a couple of places I want to visit. There's gonna be California. I want to come down to Philly, and my wife want me to go to Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully,
There was not intended, but the 3 people on top, all from Massachusetts. So,
oh wow!
I live in the city, so
yeah,
it's weird. I didn't plan to put him like that. It just came like that as everybody started coming in.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, we got good sports teams. We got good colleges because I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. So we got Harvard. I mean, and we won a lot of sports. I mean, the biggest thing that we did is Brady. So I mean. One of the biggest, because don't forget Larry Bird was up there too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man.
Ching's here.
Oh, Chin.
I remember. Look it today.
You get another one.
I got to connect my Rodecaster Pro back, man. I took my Rodecaster Pro out of my mix because I connected the Rodecaster video, and I took the Rodecaster Pro out of my audio chain, and I lost all those, the claps and all the jingles and all that stuff like that. But I got to connect my Rodecaster Pro back.
Yeah, this is part of the program. But Eric, I missed opportunity. My friend got lucky. He bought the Rodecaster Dual, the one that LaShawn have. Used. Dude, the dude had to leave because his mom was sick. He gave it for $150.
Oh, wow. That's a good price.
I just need to get out of here. I need to see my mom. She's in Puerto Rico. I don't know how much time I got with her, so give me anything. And I didn't have no money. So I called my boy. I said, can you wait 5 minutes? My boy came and gave him $150. Brand new. Man. He had it only for 3 weeks.
Dang. Yeah. I had bought the Rodecaster Pro 2 in white, and I connected for about 2 weeks, and then I disconnected it. I'm not using it no more, but I probably gonna connect it back because I wanna get those little jingles and stuff like that on my live streams. Because right now I can't do it.
You need a fire extinguisher on your studio. All those cables give me nightmares.
I got a fire extinguisher in my studio, man. But to be fair, everything that's connected in my studio is going into power conditioners. So yeah, I do have power conditioners on everything that I literally have, I don't know, 40, 50 plugs going on right now. I don't know. I have 5 monitors, and I have 6 lights. I have,
I got to upgrade.
Yeah.
Got to upgrade. You said 6 monitors? I got like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. I got to upgrade.
You have a hard time competing with Captain Kirk, Rico. That's a tech creature. He's got everything. The Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, man. Listen. My childhood dream is to have my studio, because I'm a Star Trek fan. I want my studio to be like, the Starship Enterprise. So
I see the background. Nice.
Yeah, background, and then I got all my monitors and all that stuff in front of me. It is pretty wild. And I got 6 cameras right now. So I got 6 cameras.
6.
One camera here. Yeah, I got a camera here. Got my top down right here. I got a camera pointing over there. I mean, I got y'all on that one. I got this camera here that's pointing behind me. So I got this camera to kind of see my monitors here. I got 3 monitors right here. That's in front of me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Your mouse, right? How is it? Because I was gonna buy that, but I wasn't too sure how. If my hand is that the vertical one?
No, this mouse right here is just a little cheapy, man, that I got for.
No, you don't have another mouse. I thought I seen. Oh.
Oh yeah, well I got an HP mouse right here. Yeah, a little cheapy HP mouse. I don't have anything spectacular when it comes down to mouse. Yeah, this is a little RGB mouse that I got for maybe $40 or something. It's nothing, and I've been having it for like 2-3 years, and I'll plug it up via USB, and I got nice little lights on it, and I can connect 2 computers to it. And
okay,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Connect 2 computers to it.
Give me a second. I just want to say salute the lady, Spectacular Gadget. Ladies get a special applause. For coming in. Yeah, this is all built in the program, so I don't need a dual or nothing. But yeah, go ahead, continue. I'm gonna stay here half an hour more.
That is kind of funny. I find that kind of funny that Eric, you have like these cheap mice. What do you edit with?
I mean, it works, man. It works. Like I don't.
It doesn't matter if it
works,
works,
man.
but
It
I
works.
just find
I
funny.
love it. I love this mouse, man. It works. I mean, it cost me about $40, man. It works.
You spend hours at your desk with a mouse.
Yes, and it works. I have zero issues with. I actually love this mouse. You know, I got 2 computers connected to it, 0 latency. They got like RGB lights on it, and I mean, hey, listen, it's all good, man. I love it. I love it.
As long as it works, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I know honestly, I spent $7 on a mouse, but got $9,000 worth of switches. I mean, it works, man.
I've seen that.
It works.
See, that's it. Essential, $15, and I think it's better in a lot of ways. Not better, but it's up there. But I got YouTube special mouse. Everybody got this.
Ooh, all right.
That's a YouTube one.
Oh yeah.
MX, whatever it's called.
Oh,
That's the name,
MX
Michael
series. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them.
Yeah, I don't. I never like a mouse is not never like on my list of things to get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never like a keyboard and mouse. I can get the cheapest keyboard and mouse. I'm not. It's like I've been rocking the Apple keyboard for like 5 years, man. Like this is the I mean, this is the
Nice.
OG. I've been
the
rocking this
original
thing,
That's
and I just
that's the one that has the AA batteries.
yeah, and I use
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use
OG,
rechargeable batteries.
like
And I use rechargeable, and I'm telling you, it lasts for about 2 weeks. I changed out the batteries because I use rechargeable batteries, and this thing been kicking for like 5 years. It's why? I don't have no reason to change it. No reason.
Apple lasts
Yeah,
forever.
working. Everything you saw there.
And I
There
mean,
you
like,
That's
I got plenty keyboards. I mean, I got another keyboard here, but I mean, this my second keyboard. But I mean, I got all these wireless keyboards. That's like
my
last on my list.
keyboard is expensive. I got the Logic Craft keyboard, and that's got a knob and everything for editing. But I forgot, Eric, this is the iPad M4, 11-inch, about it.
You know, I was thinking about getting me one of those.
Very thin, but I love it. I think the 13 is too big for me, but I'm happy with my purchase. So far, it's meeting on my standard. I edited a video. I collect a couple of money off of it, so it's paying for it
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
I-
definitely.
I like that, man. I was thinking about grabbing me a M4 iPad because my last iPad I got the M1s, man. I haven't updated my iPad since the M1s, man. It don't even make sense. Like for me, I use my iPads for teleprompters and typing up scripts. I don't use it for nothing else.
But I told you I was coming from the 2020 model, the 12-something C or whatever. You could correct me, Michael Pepper.
The A12Z, it was the last model before they went to the M series. So there's like some features you didn't get and some things like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's going on 5 years old. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you get a couple more software updates.
iPads. I mean, you buy one, you're good for like what? I mean, God, for 4 years, 5 years before you upgrade your iPad.
there's still people
Especially
using
the
the
Pro,
2018 models.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it don't make no sense to keep upgrading the iPad, man. You buy one and you're good.
I don't know if you could see the actual port It's edge to edge because it's so thin. So the actual USB is no spacing in the top and bottom of the USB. That's the only thing that I fear in the future could get messed up. But other than that, it's excellent. The audio quality is teeny because it's not comparable to the 2020 because of the dimness. But other than that, it's working fine. I'm doing a video. I'm working on it. I started recording for a video, first impression and stuff like that. And I'm going to do a day in the life and everything. So
I just have a question about these companies going all thinness. Who's acting for thin product right now? I don't understand this wave of paper thin product, lightweight, and then when Jerry Rig get a hold to it, he crack it in half every time.
Exactly. Silly.
I think with
The bad
tablets, I sort of get it because like you throw a keyboard on there, they can make it lighter and thinner. 'Cause, like for example, funny enough, I just got rid of my Pro and went to a M3 15-inch MacBook Air. But I have an iPad Air M2, and that with the ESR keyboard more than my 15-inch MacBook Air does.
Yeah.
So like almost half again more. So like by the time you throw a keyboard on there, and even with Apple's keyboard that's a little bit lighter than that, it still weighs more than a 15-inch.
Yeah, but maybe we're coming from old school laptops, man. Remember how laptops used to be laptops, man? They was always heavy, man. Like laptops are always heavy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got a gaming laptop, and man, that thing weigh about 5 pounds, man. That thing heavy, man. It is all good.
Like a bag of concrete.
Yeah.
Like
you turn that thing on, the fans are so loud on that thing, man. You can't be in the coffee house with that gaming laptop, man.
But you get those better thermals, right? And you see what Mac did with the MacBook Pros. They did go back to the thicker profile post Johnny Ive, and that was smart, right? Better cooling with the fans and just premium feel, but mainly the thermals, I think, and just the overall. I think it's a better look in a lot of ways. I mean, they can maybe make the battery bigger too. So, thinness has its limitations.
Yeah, the thing about it is, why spend $3,000 on a laptop and it's go thermal throttle on you because it gets so hot? And I mean, it's like you got a doggone i3 processor in it. I mean, you're paying for a very, very high end laptop, $3,000-$4,000, and all of a sudden it gets so hot that thermal throttling it is bogging down like it's slow as a sludge. Apple had to do something about it.
But can I ask you a question, Eric? Is that the laptop that you was frustrated because it didn't got Windows 11 and you couldn't have it?
Yes, absolutely. And that's the last Windows laptop I bought. I went straight to Mac after that because I felt that I got a i7 processor, freaking 30,000 gigs of RAM in it, and all of a sudden it is not compatible with the new operating system.
But you know what's sad? Because you just bought it. You only had it long enough.
I just bought it. Yeah.
And then I remember, and then LeSean said, "But mine's got it," and I'm like, "Wait, but you was newer than LeSean. Why LeSean's got it?" So I was confused.
Man, I think that's the problem with Windows. The biggest problem with Windows is it's so messed up. And that's why most of us have flocked to Apple, and I got Mac Minis, I got a Mac Studio, I got Apple laptops. I can't deal with Windows no more, man.
I had built a Windows desktop because at the time, Apple was still on Intel, and it was cheaper for me to build a desktop PC, and I was going to do my editing and stuff on it. I never ended up using it for that. But what was crazy is I built this like in 2019, I think it was. Yeah. And then Windows 11 came out like less than a year after I built it. And they tried to tell me that Windows 11 wouldn't run on it because of the whole like TPM thing. So I had to do that bypass to get it to run because but it's got a Ryzen 7 2700X and RTX 2070 overclocked edition, 32 gigs of RAM, at like the highest spec you could get at the time because the 2070 Ti wasn't out, the 2080 wasn't out. You could only get 8 gig sticks of RAM at the time. And then of course 6 months later, all the other higher stuff came out, but it still was like a beast of a machine at the time. And they tried to tell me I couldn't update. I had to do that little TPM 2.0 bypass thing and got it working. But now I don't know, when they come out with Windows 12, you're going to have the
Oh,
same thing.
man.
People are just not going to be able to update. It's
I-
like, wait a minute, I thought you built a computer so that you could,
Yeah.
have it last
Yeah,
long
yeah.
and stuff.
I think
But
for
you know
me,
what? Go
for me,
ahead.
the best thing that I could have done was come to MacBook, because
Oh, yeah.
honestly, like, dude, I started my channel maybe for about a year or so with a Windows computer, and dude,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Man, I couldn't.
You
The
was having
computer,
nightmares on live streams and everything.
the computer crapped the bed, and I'm like, what am I gonna do now? What, And I remember, quick story. I don't want to take up
No,
the
go
stream,
ahead.
but I remember going into Best Buy and telling the guy, hey, I'm a streamer. I'm a tech YouTuber. And I'm like, I'm trying to look for a computer that's not going to break the bank, but still going to be okay. I happen to be in front of a MacBook because honestly speaking, I would have loved to have one, but I didn't want to ask my parents to, spend all that money. He was like, well, if you need something that's going to last you, then you're going to have to go with the MacBook. So we ended up doing it. At the time, I had an Intel. I had that for like 2-3 years, maybe. That one stopped working on me. Now I got an M2 to this day, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, Apple all the way. I'm not going back to Windows. Especially now being a tech YouTuber and understanding that everything in an ecosystem works together, man.
Yeah.
It's way
Even
better.
more so.
Way better.
Even more so.
Especially if you got
Yeah,
an
what's
iPad.
weird
When you got
is-
an iPad, it's much better.
What's weird
way
is,
better.
But I'll tell you one thing, that my Windows is Dell, and it's very skinny. I got the 13-inch, the first model that came Infinity screen, and it's a touch screen, but they come a long way. But the thing is that if you look at it, my friend just got a computer Windows, a gaming. I don't know if it's GOR, whatever that company, Gaming of Republic, and it got the blue screen for 2 years. I fixed it, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's 2 years. It's still Windows having blue screen compared to MacBook and Apple longevity. I'm not saying it's better for the money, because Apple, if you tend to say I want more RAM, they're gonna charge you because they agree. But my point is, if you want longevity, then you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, in my studio, I'm literally running 4 computers. And one of the biggest things that I knew I can't do is have Windows PCs with them loud fans on, blowing like hell in my studio. So I do have too many PCs, the little small one. They don't, they really, really quiet. But I am running Mac Minis and Mac Studios, and I cannot run like a high-end Windows PC. The fans are just so audible.
It sound like
And-
generators.
Yeah. And
And
then when,
once they go off.
yeah, I mean, and then you try to do a voiceover with a doggone high-end PC. Just
Well, and now if you just need something to like hook your camera in and like, maybe record footage to or whatever, have an external drive connected to it, but you're not going to do a ton else on it. You could have your main computer that's your power horse, and I think this is what Eric does. You have a Mac Studio as your main one, and then you have some Mac Minis for like your side.
Yeah.
And then the cool thing is, if they're all signed into the same account, you can use the same keyboard and mouse across just by dragging it to the side, and it'll move between.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to have, and switch over if you don't want to. It's kind of nice, that part of it.
All
But
right,
yeah,
your boy.
you
All
can
right, your
transfer
boy
stuff
says.
between.
Sorry,
Yeah, go
Michael.
ahead. No, but
All
go
right,
ahead.
your boy. I really think, absolutely. I tried my best when I was on Windows to find something decent. I never could. I came to Apple, and
Yeah.
man, there's so many good things. I mean, I'm not gonna say that there's not, good things now, but when I started, at least, I would ask people, and nobody knew of anything except a lot of people would suggest Windows Movie Maker, and I'm like, yeah, no,
Oh yeah,
that's not it.
I'm gonna tell you one of the
Pass.
things that I knew that I'm using DaVinci Resolve Studio,
Yeah.
and I'm
That's what I
using
have.
multiple timelines. Listen, I'm doing green screen videos, and when I was doing that on my Windows PC, man, yeah, there's no way you could. My Windows PC was crashing on me, man. I was using the Adobe Premiere Pro, and it crashed on me, man. And I was like, nah, man, I can't use this.
I started editing with iMovie on the Intel Mac, and even that, the fans would go absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Like,
iMovie? Really? Damn.
yeah.
Intel processor. Go ahead.
I don't know if it was just, the computer just not being able to process 4K or as
What
many
Mac was
clips
it?
on. It was it was a MacBook 13-inch
But the Intel,
with Intel, yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
it was probably the Intel
got rid of
chip.
Intel. Apple had to get rid of
Yeah.
Intel. Man.
I mean,
Yeah.
the 16-inch,
Yeah.
which would have had bigger fans, was having problems. So a 13-inch, I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
that's true.
sort of-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you don't spike up the RAM back, especially back with the Intel, it was always a problem for anything, right?
Oh, gosh,
Any kind
when
of
I
started-
multitasking or editing.
When
that
I
was the
started
thing
my
for me,
channel,
like-
I had a MacBook Air 13-inch with the model was like with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and I would live stream from that. But that was the only.
Damn.
But you could only do that, and I'd have to have like the chat open on like another device because
Yeah.
you could not do anything else. What was crazy though is even after that, I don't know what my deal was, but the reason I kept my desktop PC around is because I was using that to live stream up until recently. I had an M1 MacBook Air, then I had the M1 Pro MacBook Pro, and I've had M2 MacBook Airs, and I've had M2 Pros, and I've had M3 Pros, and now I'm back. And I always had problems. The funny thing is, the M4 base model Mac Mini was the first Mac I've had that I've connected everything up and not had any issues. I would always have lag, or you guys remember when I'd like drop in the middle of people's streams or my own stream would. And I don't know what the deal is, considering I did that. I had an M3 Pro, like slightly
Man, I'm not gonna
spec'd
mention.
model, and was having issues. And now this is cheaper than that thing, like a quarter of the price of that thing. It is handling the stuff fine, half the price, a third of my price of my desktop PC was. Although it's kind of sad because the first M1 that came out, the M1 MacBook Air base model, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, performed better than my desktop PC with 32 gigs of RAM. It was half the
Wow.
cost.
I'm gonna mention this real quick.
Something quickly that it's not mandatory, but in the bottom I got donations. If you want to donate for my birthday, that's up to y'all. No pressure. I'm glad that y'all here. Let's have fun and let's kick it for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names, but I had people back when I was first starting with the Windows computer. I would have people, big people, on my podcast at the time, or my streams, I should say. And honestly, there was one person that really got under my skin because I explained to them, hey, I'm having issues. This is an old computer. I'm going to get a new one soon. Just bear with me. And I caught them just laughing up a storm that
I know what you're talking about.
I know you know, Luis. I know you know. Man, and since that day, man, I remember that, and I'm just like, man, from where we started to where we are now, though, it's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
I still think it's amazing. You can go out. I've had people ask me before, like a couple of people ask me, like, "Hey, I'm looking into doing YouTube, and I want to do it on a computer." I was like, well, you could do it on your phone or, your iPad or whatever. And they're like, but I want to do a computer because they just want to have like a dedicated and this and that. Like, what should I get? And I said, well, and they, I said, well, you have to get a monitor. If you get a Mac Mini, do you have a monitor, keyboard, mouse and stuff? And they're like, yeah, I already have that, stuff.
Oh, perfect.
You know, I was like, okay, well, and get a Mac Mini. And I said, here's the other reason with that. So you can get DaVinci Resolve, the free version,
And it run good on
and
Mac
get
Mini.
a lot of the stuff. And the one thing that's weird is on the Mac version, you get the hardware encoding stuff. You got to
Yeah.
pay for the studio version on Windows. So I was like, so if you think about it, you're saving yourself $300 not having to buy unless you need some of the extra features. And if sometime down the road you want it, you know, put $25 a month ahead, you know, aside. And then after a year, go spend the $300 on it. The funny thing is, though, I've seen all the time now, DaVinci Resolve for the other day, they had a deal where you could get the studio version I saw it for like $95.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
also,
Man, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get
they'll
a
do it
bomb.
half price all the time, but the other day I
Yeah.
was like, holy smokes, $95? That's like a third
Right.
of the price of it normal.
Yeah.
but my
Oh,
computer, I heard that it runs smoothly on the iPad. I saw a bunch of videos and people saying DaVinci is strong on the iPad
Oh
too.
yeah, they have their
Oh,
free
yeah, it
DaVinci
is.
app
Yeah, you
too,
got-
and you can export with the DaVinci Resolve iPad app. The one thing that you can do on there that you can't do on like Final Cut Pro yet, and like
Yeah.
LumaFusion, you can sort of do it, but you have to have like a paid thing to do it. But with DaVinci Resolve, you can save the file from your iPad onto an external drive, plug it in your computer, and like keep going as long as you have as long as you transfer your files between it or whatever, it will
Yeah.
grab and do it. It's kind of nice.
Michael, is that a one-time purchase or $95 a year?
That one-time purchase.
One time
on
version.
DaVinci Resolve? Yeah. Or you could buy a Blackmagic camera. That's what I'm got. And they give you DaVinci Resolve for free.
There you go. Touche.
They're
Or
expensive, right?
or-
Huh?
The black magic. Is that what you said?
Camera?
Black magic? Yeah. They're
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, well, I got the 6K. It's about $4,000.
Damn.
Well, some of their like keyboards too, or like their they have like a keyboard, or they have like the macro key
The
set
color
thing.
wheel.
Some of those things will come with DaVinci Resolve too. I've seen that like
Yeah.
some of them.
Nice.
man, I use what I got.
The $95, it's only a special deal. It costs more. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I use what I got. I have the iPhone 15 Pro. I use this for all my videos. And
Yeah.
this camera is also an iPhone.
There you go.
And I know
Nice.
people are gonna cringe when I say it, but this is an old iPhone 10R.
Hey, it works. Like I always tell people this, man.
Yeah, the picture is great.
Yeah, man.
No
I mean,
cringe.
listen.
No cringe at all.
The
Looks good.
thing about content creation is you have to make it work with what you got. You see that's
Yeah.
the whole thing. Like I would never be embarrassed, or I would never clown somebody, whatever, if they're using a smartphone, an old smartphone, a new smartphone, or whatever. Because at the end of the day, when you're a content creator, especially when you start out, you're invested in it or whatever, but you want to make money off it in order to upgrade and level up. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't, the thing about like my YouTube, my social media, me being a content creator pays for everything that I have. I don't take no house money. I never take the house money. Everything's being bought and paid for by me working in this studio. And I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah. I remember streaming. Sorry to cut you off, Luis. I remember streaming with my Windows computer, and that had a built-in webcam. It was crap. When I say it was crap, go back to my streams from when I started 7 years ago.
It
you'll
looks
see
like
how crap it
Vaseline
was.
rubbed on the screen.
The thing about it
Every one of those things, but-
here's the thing about content creation. When people follow you from the beginning, they know that you're just starting out, your quality is not going to be that great. But as you move on, you level up. Like you level up, you always level up your quality, you level up your microphone, you level up everything. Because at the end of the day, the people that follow you, they want to see you progress. They want to see you go get better, and you're supposed to get better. Now, it all depends. If this is a hobby, you don't give a crap about this stuff, then that's then. But if you want to make something out of it, you want to make it, a little money on it, stuff like that.
This channel is called Spawn Point, and the only reason I'm bringing it up, 1 million just hit the 1 million subscribers, and from day one he's been using iPhone. He got
Yeah.
1 million, and he's still gonna
That
keep
is-
iPhone. I'm not sure if he know how to use a regular traditional camera. I don't know his level of knowledge, but 1 million just hit it not long ago, and he's with his iPhone all the time, and his quality is crispy because it's not just only about the phone; it's about the rest of the components, lighting, environment and stuff like that. Look where I came from. I got a CB1. I had a crappy camera.
I
And
tell my viewers all the
the
time,
quality of
like-
his content. Oh, sorry, Jill. The quality of his content, and and his personality, right? So it all bakes in the cake, and that's
Kevin Breeze was running his channel off from, I think it was a Galaxy S10 Plus up until he had like 65,000 subscribers, and then he went to like a regular camera. And even then, he didn't go to anything super fancy. But his style worked for it. I mean, he's doing these like top down where you see his hands and he's just kind of talking about it. You don't really hardly ever see his face. And
everybody run their channels differently. Like everybody run their channels differently. Like I see a lot of content creators. They come to me and say, "Easy, what you think ought to get?" And, I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask. Like I don't. And the reason why I say that is because I am super biased about quality. Like you could get quality. I started out with a smartphone, but when I go back and I look at my older videos from 5 or 6, 7 years ago or 10 years ago when I first started, I was using a smartphone. And compared to now, I see that the quality, the audio quality, everything, they level up. Because I mean, listen, I treat my room. I mean, I got freaking sound blankets all around my room. That type of things makes a whole difference, especially when you're doing voiceovers and stuff like that. But I say this, use what you got, level up over time, don't stress over it, focus on the video content itself, and worry about the rest later. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. The whole thing is, get your tripod, get your phone up right. Now, I would highly recommend some type of lav mic because audio is a big deal. Like, I mean, people turn your video off if you got crappy audio. Now, if your audio, if your video kind of subpar, people can deal with a subpar video. They cannot deal with subpar audio. They will turn your video off if it's subpar audio.
I'm gonna mention something quick that is important. This is a phrase that I go by. Upgrade your skills when you learn how to do stuff, because people want to get a $5,000 camera and it's still going to be potato if you don't have the knowledge. First, learn what you have, master what you have, then move on. That's the key. People think, oh, I need to be Peter McKinney. No, you're starting off. Look at me, little by little. Yes, can I do more? Yes. Am I busy? Yes, but it's fine. I do this as a part-time hobbyist thing. If it lead to more, it lead to more. I never said I was a full-time creator. I'm a live streamer, and that's hurting my channel a little bit, but I got to do more videos, but they'll come in due time. But people need to understand this gets you a long way, a phone. It gets you long. Look at that guy, for example, 1 million with just only doing a Marquez. He's doing one of his car channel, just cell phone. I don't know. I'm done speaking.
Can I just say one thing, though?
If you have an iPhone or an iPad, LumaFusion with their the voice isolation is great. LumaFusion on Android does not have the voice isolation feature, unfortunately. But if you're on like an iPhone or an iPad, that feature alone, like it works so well. I've had people think I was using my regular microphone, and I would just recording on like my phone. I've been recording my last few videos or with my OnePlus 13. And I just used the built-in stuff. I didn't even edit my last couple. I just threw them right up there. And it's like sometimes it depends on like you've learned to sit down and talk. And sometimes for me, it's rather than edit, I'll just re-record because I can re-record, take 10 minutes, or I can spend 2 hours trying to edit and have it sound good. And I'd rather spend the 10 minutes to re-record what I was thinking.
Yeah, I just want to hear what you want to say, Taylor.
I was gonna say this: do not. If you're starting off on YouTube, do not use your main device if you're using it as a camera, whether it be for live streaming or for videos or whatever. Don't use your main device unless it is on Do Not Disturb. How many times have you guys been on my streams and I got phone calls, I got text messages, I got this, I got that, and the camera would shut off, and half the time I couldn't get that camera to get back up. And even more so now with continuity cam, it's even more difficult for me sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Yeah,
say that's why I got this device as a secondhand, because I'm like, you know what? And sometimes because I'm using continuity cam, sometimes it won't work. So always have a plan B when it comes to that. But always put your device on do not disturb, because honestly, it would really, really get under my skin when I would get phone calls. And I mean, I'm not blaming the people that were calling me. I'm blaming myself because A, I didn't put it on do not disturb, and B, like, I didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But let me ask y'all this question though.
And then
But I do have a question. Go ahead.
I
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
focus mode, and then I have that set up so that like it cancels out certain notifications. And the other thing it does, because people don't think about this, it changes my home screen so that my weather isn't up there and certain things. Because I don't want people knowing the exact city I live in. So like if I'm doing videos where I'm showing something on my phone, I have a recording mode. So switch to that.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that way,
I'm gonna
like,
say something that is important. If you don't have no other device, don't wait to get a second device. I understand where TA is coming from, but I'd rather you hit the publish button even when your main device.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no, absolutely.
you
But let me ask y'all a
Absolutely.
question, right? Let me ask y'all a question then. When we talk about content creation, they say if you wanted to go out and buy a secondary device, right? Knowing the cost of smartphones, why not just buy a camera? Because if you can you can get a camera for $400 or $599 instead of spending $1,300 on a Galaxy. Why not just go to get a proper
Yeah.
camera at that point?
A fair point.
Yeah.
It's a fair
Consider your
point, but
budget,
then-
though, because you'd also have to think about like, are you gonna get good glass with that? Because a lot of like the
I mean, the kit lens is all right.
kit lenses
But if you're
are
just using it for
Yeah.
live streaming,
Yeah,
Michael,
if you use it for live
But wait
stream,
a
yeah,
minute, wait a minute.
it's all right.
What about the Sony CV1? You don't have to change lenses if you're a beginner.
That's true.
There's
Yeah.
cameras for 400 that's Sony 1F. So
Yeah.
if you're new, then you could buy those cameras until you learn.
That's
It's
true.
all about
Yeah.
getting the most comfortable. Go ahead,
Now
Michael.
the like cameras that are like a couple of years old are good quality. Yeah, I would say that. But like at one point it was kind of those like the kit lenses for like Sony's kit lenses are not very good, and then you're looking at spending minimally like another $300, $400, $500 on a good, lens to go along with it. And you're,
But it
by the time
depends
you
on
do
your
that, you're
knowledge.
looking at like $1,000 between a camera and a lens, and it's like,
Yeah,
but
but Michael,
at least
it
once
depends
you've
on
done
your
that, you have
knowledge.
the body and you have the lens, and you can invest more in that later. But yeah, that's true.
It depends what level you are, because those things are good that you mentioned, but it depends. See, when we talk, we got to know which avatar, which people we talking to. If you're a beginner, if you don't have those skills, why are you going to waste all that money? Because it's going to be harder to learn and grow. I've been there. I had the Luma G7 that I won, and to this day, I still didn't know how to master before it broke. So there's stuff that you got to know your limitation if you're a beginner. I'm talking about from the beginning perspective. Now, if you're intermediate,
Right.
then your point is valid.
And I think the other thing to think about too is like, okay, if you're buying a camera like that, do you have some like a decent enough like computer to hook it up to then pull the footage down and like edit it, or do you have an iPad that you can connect to, that you can connect an SD card reader? If you're going to live stream with it, do you have all the stuff to connect it through? Because like right now I'm using I have the Elgato Camlink 4K hooked up, and then the dummy battery and the stand it's on and all the other, like, by the time you add all the other stuff, it's like, okay, now I have $1,500 worth of equipment beyond like the main.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I want to just say that I want to thank everybody.
you can get an older iPhone or an older Galaxy or an old, whatever, and record on if you don't want to use your primary device for, a couple
I
hundred
mean,
Yeah,
we're
I
thinking about it.
quality.
iPhone 15, Amazon renewed, $500, or just under that, straight up.
But you can
90-day
even go with like
warranty.
you can go get like a You can go get. I've seen like an iPhone. Like, you can go get renewed iPhone. Like, I wouldn't go too old, but like I was looking the other day.
14?
You can get an iPhone SE if you didn't worry about the battery. Like the most recent one I've seen those for like $150. And then just if you're just going to be recording with it, have it plugged in, and the camera, the video quality on iPhones have been good for a while now. You're not going to have
Right.
too much of a difference. If that's what you're. But like
best-
even on older Galaxy,
best
you
quality.
can spend $250 and.
And for that stuff, you don't need a pro, even if it's a live stream and stuff. Just get, like you say, 13, 14, 15. You don't have to
You're
even
just
get
going to use that
16.
main camera anyway.
Yeah, see, right.
You're not going to
Hey
use.
guys, I gotta
all-
get up on here.
Okay, I'm almost done. But if you want to get a point and shoot camera, they got the Sony CV1F, $500. So I mean, why didn't spend much on a phone that the phone doesn't have the same longevity because the battery degradation? See, the camera will last a phone for the same price. I'm saying if you're a beginner.
It just depends, because then, like I said, you're looking at, okay, now you gotta have something to edit that footage from. So if somebody's looking and they're like, I don't have a computer, or I have an older whatever, this and that, and it's like, okay, then they're looking at transfer stuff, and maybe they're gonna end up transferring it to their phone to edit anyways. It's like, well, then you might as well record on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to end this. We've been here an hour and 37 minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming in. My actual birthday is tomorrow, and I'm going to have fun because, like I said at the beginning, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I don't remember, I went to all the website and I got everything for free. Coffee, everything, dinner, everything. So,
Nice.
hey, if American offering, why not? Take advantage. Uncle
Yeah.
Sam, take my taxes. With that said, thank you everybody for coming in. I'll see you all in the next one. With that said, peace and love, and everybody's channel is going to be on the
Adios.
description. Adios. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Gracias,
Shout out.
primo. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.